Good morning, all. Welcome to Exam Notes 365. Hope you all are good and safe. In this video, we are going to do a weekly roundup. We will discuss the most important current affairs questions and answers from 11th September to 17th September 2022. Do watch the video till the end. Let's begin. Who has appointed as India's next ambassador to Japan? C.B. George. C.B. George, a senior diplomat, was named the next Indian ambassador to Japan. He is an Indian Foreign Service officer from the 1993 batch. He is currently the ambassador of India to Kuwait. He will take over as India's envoy to Japan from Sanjay Kumar Verma. So who has appointed as India's next ambassador to Japan? C.B. George. He is currently the ambassador of India to Kuwait. He will take over as India's envoy to Japan from Sanjay Kumar Verma. Let's move to next question. World Dairy Summit 2022 held in which city? Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Who has inaugurated the summit? Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated International Dairy Federation World Dairy Summit 2022 being organized at the India Expo Center and Mart, Greater Noida. The 4-day-long World Dairy Summit 2022, being held from 12 to 15 September, is a congregation of global and Indian dairy stakeholders, including industry leaders, experts, farmers, and policy planners, centering around the theme of dairy for nutrition and livelihood. So, what is the theme of World Dairy Summit 2022? Dairy for nutrition and livelihood. The summit will help Indian dairy farmers to gain exposure about the global best practices. World Milk Day, observed on June 1st. Please remember this point also. What is the theme for World Milk Day 2022? Dairy Net Zero. Noida is a city in Uttar Pradesh. Where is the capital of Uttar Pradesh? Lucknow. Who is the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh? Yogi Adityanath. Who is the Governor of Uttar Pradesh? Anandiben Patel. World Dairy Summit 2022 held in Noida, Uttar Pradesh. What is the theme of World Dairy Summit 2022? Dairy for Nutrition and Livelihood. Who has inaugurated the summit? Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Let's move to next question. Who has won US Open Men's Single Title 2022? Carlos Alcaraz. Carlos Alcaraz defeated Casper Ruud for 2022 US Open title. Who has won US Open Women's Single title? Iga Swiatek. Carlos Alcaraz won US Open Men's Single title 2022 and Iga Swiatek won Women's Single title. Let's move to next question. India has conducted a maritime exercise named GMAX 2022 with which country? The answer is Japan. The 6th edition of Japan-India Maritime Exercise 2022 hosted by Indian Navy began in the Bay of Bengal. This edition marks the 10th anniversary of GMAX, which began in Japan in 2012. Who is the Chief of the Naval Staff? Admiral R. Harikumar. The Indian Navy is being represented by 3 indigenously designed and built warships, INS Sahyadri, a multi-purpose stealth frigate, and anti-submarine warfare corvettes, INS Kadmat and INS Kavaratti. Let's talk about Japan. Where is the capital of Japan? Tokyo. Who is the Prime Minister of Japan? Fumio Kishida. What is the currency of Japan? Japanese yen. Let's move to next question. Which country has won Asia Cup 2022 title? Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka beat Pakistan by 23 runs in the final to win their sixth title. Which country hosts the tournament? UAE. It was planned to take place in Sri Lanka, but due to the economic and political crisis in the country, the tournament shifted to UAE. Let's move to next question. India's longest rubber dam has been inaugurated in which state? Bihar. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has inaugurated India's longest rubber dam, Gayaji Dam, on the Falgu River in Gaya. Experts from IIT Roorkee were involved with the project. Let's talk about Bihar. Where is the capital of Bihar? Patna. Who is the Chief Minister of Bihar? Nitish Kumar. And the governor is Pagu Chauhan. So, India's longest rubber dam has been inaugurated in Bihar. The rubber dam, Gayaji Dam, on the Falgu River in Gaya. Please note down this important point. Who has won the Best Narrator Emmy Award? Barack Obama. The former US President Barack Obama won the Best Narrator Emmy Award for his work on the Netflix documentary series Our Great National Parks. Barack Obama won the Best Narrator Emmy Award for his work on the Netflix documentary series Our Great National Parks. Which country will host the SEO Summit 2023? India. India will host the SEO Summit 2023. SEO stands for Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It was founded in 2001 in Shanghai. Which country is hosting the SEO Summit 2022? Uzbekistan. Please note down this point also. SEO has 8 member states. What are the 8 member states? China, India, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Pakistan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. The organization mainly focuses on regional security issues and development. Let's talk about Uzbekistan. Where is the capital of Uzbekistan? Tashkent. What is the currency of Uzbekistan? Uzbekistani Som. Who is the president of Uzbekistan? Shavkat Mirziyoyev. Who has appointed as the new UN General Assembly President? Saba Karosi. Saba Karosi is a Hungarian diplomat who has been serving as the President of the 77th United Nations General Assembly since 2022. In June 2022, Karosi was designated President-elect of the 77th United Nations General Assembly and started his tenure on 13 September. He replaced Abdullah Shahid. Let's talk about United Nations General Assembly. It is one of the 6 principal organs of the United Nations, serving as the main deliberative, policy-making, and representative organ of the UN. So, who has appointed as the new UN General Assembly President? Saba Karosi. He is a Hungarian diplomat. Let's move to next question. Jean-Luc Godard passed away. He was a film director. Jean-Luc Godard, the godfather of France's new wave cinema, passed away. He was a French-Swiss film director, screenwriter, and film critic. He rose to prominence as a pioneer of the 1960s French New Wave film movement and was arguably the most influential French filmmaker of the post-war era. The government of India has collaborated with which company to launch a program for XR technology startups? The answer is Meta. Facebook parent Meta will incubate 40 early-stage extended reality startups from India and provide a grant of 20 lakhs to each as part of a new accelerator called XR Startup Program in collaboration with the Ministry of Electronics and IT. Exert Shuttle program focuses on skilling and building technological capabilities for the metaverse and will help shape the ecosystem for these emerging technologies, including augmented reality and virtual reality in the country. Who is the Minister for State for Electronics and Information Technology and Minister for State for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Rajiv Chandrasekhar. Let's move to next question. What is the theme for Ayurveda Day 2022? Har Din Har Ghar Ayurveda. The All India Institute of Ayurveda has launched Ayurveda Day 2022 program. The 6-week long program will continue till October 23, 2022. The theme for the program is Har Din Har Ghar Ayurveda. All India Institute of Ayurveda has been chosen as the nodal agency for driving the Ministry of Ayur's mandate for Ayurveda Day. So which institute launched Ayurveda Day 2022 program? The All India Institute of Ayurveda. It is a 6-week long program, will continue till October 23, 2022. Let's move to next question. Which state government to provide unique farm ID to the farmers? The answer is Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh government will provide a unique farm ID to the farmers, which will be linked to the Aadhaar to provide them with all benefits of government schemes. It will be similar to the Aadhaar card. The government is planning to use Aadhaar verification to implement the unique farm ID card scheme for the farmers. Where is the capital of Uttar Pradesh? Lucknow. Who is the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh? Yogi Adityanath. Who is the Governor of Uttar Pradesh? Anandiben Patel. Which bank has become the first public sector bank that achieved 5 lakh crore market capitalization? The answer is State Bank of India. State-owned lender State Bank of India hit the 5 crore market capitalization after its shares touched a record high of rupees 564.45. With this market capitalization, SBI stood on 7th position in the market capitalization ranking. Is there any other private sector bank that has achieved this milestone earlier? Yes, there are 2 banks achieved this milestone earlier, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. So let's talk about market capitalization. What is market capitalization? The value of a company that is traded on the stock market, calculated by multiplying the total number of shares by the present share price. What do you mean by outstanding shares? Shares outstanding are the stock that is held by a company's shareholders on the open market. Let's talk about SBI. Where is the headquarters of SBI? Mumbai. Who is the chairman of SBI? Dinesh Kumar Gara. So SBI is the first public sector bank that has achieved 5 lakh crore market capitalization. Other 2 private banks that has achieved this milestone are HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. Let's move to next question. Who has appointed as the next Indian ambassador to Eritrea? Prakash Chand. Prakash Chand appointed as the next ambassador of India to the state of Eritrea. Chand, a 2004 IFS officer, is Consulate General of India in Indonesia's Bali. Let's talk about Eritrea. Eritrea, officially the state of Eritrea, is a country in the Horn of Africa region of Eastern Africa. Where is the capital of Eritrea? Asmara. Who is the president of Eritrea? Isaias Afwerki. What is the currency of Eritrea? Eritrean Nakba. Let's check the other options. Who is K.K. Venugopal? India's current Attorney General of India. Who is C.B. George? He has appointed as the next Indian ambassador of India to Japan. He is currently the Indian ambassador of Kuwait. Let's move to next question. Which satellite internet service provider has launched India's first high-throughput satellite broadband service powered by ISRO satellites? Hughes Communications India. Hughes Communications India, a satellite internet service provider, launched India's first high-throughput satellite broadband service powered by ISRO satellite. What is high-throughput satellite or HTS? HTS is a communication satellite that provides more throughput than conventional communication satellites or fixed satellite service. Higher throughput refers to higher data processing and transfer capacity than conventional satellites when using the same amount of orbital spectrum. What is the benefit of HTS? The new HTS service will extend broadband connectivity to the remotest locations, difficult to reach otherwise, and create economic opportunities to boost the local economy. Let's talk about ISRO. The Indian Space Research Organization is the National Space Agency of India. It formed on 15th August 1969. Where is the headquarters of ISRO? Bengaluru. Who is the chairman of ISRO? Sridhar Somnath. Let's move to next question. Which state has become the first state to cross 380 million mark in COVID-19 vaccine doses? The answer is Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh has crossed the 38 crore mark of administering COVID-19 vaccine doses and has become the first state in India to have achieved this figure. Let's talk about Uttar Pradesh. Where is the capital of Uttar Pradesh? Lucknow. Who is the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh? Yogi Adityanath. Who is the Governor of Uttar Pradesh? Anadiben Patel. World Dairy Summit 2022 held in Greater Noida in Uttar Pradesh. The theme of the summit is Dairy for Nutrition and Livelihood. Please remember this point also. And when is World Milk Day observed on? June 1st. Theme of World Milk Day 2022 is Dairy Net Zero. Which bank has issued India's first electronic bank guarantee? The answer is HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank, India's largest private sector bank, became the first bank in the country to issue an electronic bank guarantee in partnership with National E-Governance Service Limited. What is bank guarantee? The bank guarantee means that the lender will ensure that the liabilities of a debtor will be met. In other words, if the debtor failed to settle a debt, the bank will cover it. A bank guarantee enables the customer to acquire goods, buy equipment, or draw down a loan. Paper-based bank guarantees takes 3 to 5 days to complete the process of physical pickup from the bank, courier to the beneficiary, stamp it and re-verify it. The paper-based time-consuming process has been eliminated with the new electronic bank guarantees that can be processed, stamped, verified, and delivered instantly with enhanced security. An electronic bank guarantee or EBG eliminates the physical documentation usually associated with a bank guarantee, and the EBG becomes available in a digital form to the beneficiary. Let's talk about HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank, founded in August 1994. Where is the headquarters of HDFC Bank? Mumbai. Who is the CEO of HDFC Bank? Sashidhar Jagadishan. Just look at this last three options. These three banks are domestic systematically important banks or DSIBs. Any failure of this bank can lead to systematic and significant disruption to essential economic service across the country and can cause an economic panic. Please remember these points. HDFC, SBI and ICICI banks are domestic systematically important banks, DSIBs. Which bank has issued India's first electronic bank guarantee? HDFC Bank. Who has announced retirement from international and Indian cricket? Robin Uthappa. Former India and Karnataka batter Robin Uthappa, who was part of the Indian team that won the 2007 T20 World Cup, has announced his retirement from all forms of Indian and international cricket. Which country has won SAF Under-17 Championship title? The answer is our country, India. Indian boys football team clinched the SAF Under-17 Championship title after defeating Nepal in the final. With this win, India retained the title, which was previously labelled as the SAF Under-15 Championship. India won the SAF Under-15 Championship in 2019. Let's talk about SAF, South Asian Football Federation, founded in 1997, is an association of the football playing nations in South Asia and is part of the larger Asian Football Confederation. The members of the association are Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. Where is the headquarters of SAF? Dhaka, Bangladesh. Who is the president of SAF? Qasi Salahuddin. So which country has won SAF Under-17 Championship title? India. Let's move to next question. Which state has launched the free breakfast scheme for primary school students? Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin inaugurated the free breakfast scheme for government school students of class 1 to 5. A total of 417 schools located in municipal corporations, 163 schools in municipalities, 728 schools in village panchayats and 237 schools in the interiors of the state and hilly areas will be covered under the first phase of the scheme. The Tamil Nadu government has chosen September 15 for inaugurating the scheme, as this is the birthday of the DMK founder leader and former Chief Minister late C.N. Annadurai. Let's talk about Tamil Nadu. Where is the capital of Tamil Nadu? Chennai. Who is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu? M.K. Stalin. Who is the Governor of Tamil Nadu? R.N. Ravi. So which state has launched the free breakfast scheme for primary school students? Tamil Nadu. Name the Indian American who has been appointed as USA's new envoy to the Netherlands. The answer is Shefali Rastan Duggal. Shefali Rastan Duggal, an Indian American political activist, has been confirmed by US Senate as the country's next envoy to the Netherlands. Shefali Rastan Duggal is an experienced political activist, women's rights advocate, and human rights campaigner. Let's talk about USA. Where is the capital of US? Washington, D.C. Who is the president of US? Joe Biden. What is the currency of US? United States dollar. Let's move to next question. India's maiden human space flight mission, Gaganyaan, is expected to be launched in which year? 2024. India's maiden human space flight mission, Gaganyaan, is expected to be launched in 2024. The objective of this space program is to demonstrate indigenous capability to undertake human space flight mission to low Earth orbit. As part of this program, 2 unmanned missions and 1 manned missions are approved by the Indian government. Let's talk about ISRO. The Indian Space Research Organization is the National Space Agency of India that formed on 15th August 1969. Where is the headquarters of ISRO? Bengaluru. Who is the chairman of ISRO? Sridhar Padikkar Somnath. Let's check recent news about ISRO. Hughes Communications India, a satellite internet service provider, launched India's first high-throughput satellite broadband service powered by ISRO satellites. So which internet service provider launched India's first high-throughput satellite broadband service powered by ISRO satellites? Hughes Communications India. Let's move to the next question. Who has become the first Indian woman wrestler to win 2 medals at the World Championships? The answer is Vinesh Phogat. Vinesh Phogat has become the first Indian woman wrestler to win 2 medals at the World Championships after clinching a bronze in 53 kg category in Belgrade, Serbia. The Commonwealth Games 2022 gold medalist defeated reigning European champion Emma Malmgren of Sweden. Let's talk about 2022 World Wrestling Championships. Which city hosts the World Wrestling Championships 2022? Belgrade, Serbia. The event will conclude on 18th September. Who has reappointed as MD and CEO of IndusInd Bank? Sumant Katpalia. IndusInd Bank has approved the reappointment of Sumant Katpalia as Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer for 3 years with effect from March 24, 2023. The reappointment is subject to approval from the lender's shareholders and the Reserve Bank of India. Let's talk about IndusInd Bank. IndusInd Bank, founded in April 1994. Where's the headquarters of IndusInd Bank? Mumbai. Let's check the other 3 remaining options. Who is Dinesh Kumar Gara, Chairman of SBA? Who is Deepak Parekh, Chairman of HDFC? Who is Girish Chandra Chaturvedi, Chairman of ICICI Bank? Let's move to next question. Who has announced retirement from professional tennis? Roger Federer. Former world number 1 Roger Federer has revealed that he will retire from professional tennis after the Laver Cup. In his trophy-laden career, Federer has played more than 1,500 matches over 24 years. Kibito Military Camp has been renamed after General Bipin Rawat. The military camp at Kibito, which is very close to the line of actual control in Arunachal Pradesh, has been renamed as General Bipin Rawat Military Garrison in honor of the country's first Chief of Defence Staff, who was killed in a chopper crash last December. Which country is said to become a permanent member of Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) in 2023? The answer is Iran. Iran is set to become a permanent member of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization in 2023 when India will take over as the chair of the bloc. SCO Summit 2022 held in Uzbekistan. Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi participated in the SCO Summit meeting, becoming the first Iranian president in 20 years to visit Uzbekistan. This summit would initiate the process of Iran becoming a full member of the SCO by 2023. SCO Summit 2023 will be in India. Let's talk about Shanghai Cooperation Organization or SCO. It is an intergovernmental organization founded in Shanghai on 15 June 2001. SCO currently comprises 8 member states. What are the 8 member states of SCO? China, India, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Pakistan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. And there are 4 observer states and 6 dialogue partners. Where is the headquarters of SCO? Beijing. Who is the Secretary General of SCO? Shang Ming. Let's move to next question. India's first lithium cell manufacturing plant located in Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh. The Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology, Rajiv Chandrasekhar, inaugurated India's first lithium cell manufacturing facility at Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh. The unit has been set up by Chennai-based Manod Industries Limited. It is located in one of the 2 electronic manufacturing clusters set up in the Temple Town by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2015. India's first lithium refinery is located in which state? Gujarat. Please remember this point also. India's first lithium refinery is in Gujarat. Lithium resources of 1,600 tons found in which state? Mandya, Karnataka. lithium resources of 1,600 tons found in Mandya, Karnataka. Please remember this point also. Let's talk about Andhra Pradesh. Where is the capital of Andhra Pradesh? Amaravati. Who is the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh? Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy. Who is the Governor of Andhra Pradesh? Bishabhushan Harichandran. Let's summarize the points. India's first lithium cell manufacturing plant is in Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh. India's first lithium refinery is in Gujarat. And lithium resources of 1,600 tons found in Mandya, Karnataka. Let's move to next question. Name the Indian scientist and industrialist who has been conferred France's top civilian honor. Dr. Swati Piramal. Prominent Indian scientist and industrialist Dr. Swati Piramal has been conferred France's top civilian honor for her contributions in the fields of business and industry, science, medicine, and towards strengthening Indo-French ties. She is the vice chairperson of the Mumbai-headquartered Piramal Group, a business conglomerate with interest in pharmaceuticals, financial services, real estate, and glass packaging. Senior Congress leader Shashi Tharoor also conferred with France's highest civilian award, Chevalier de la Légion d'Honneur, recently. Note down this point also. Let's talk about France. Where is the capital of France? Paris. Who is the President of France? Emmanuel Macron. Who is the Prime Minister of France? Elisabeth Borne. What is the currency of France? Euro and CFP franc. Let's move to next question. Who has released book titled Ambedkar and Modi, Reformers' Ideas, Performance Implementation? Ramnath Kovind. Former President Ramnath Kovind released a book titled Ambedkar and Modi, Reformers' Ideas, Performance Implementation in New Delhi. The book illustrates life, works, and achievements of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. It presents a convergence between the ideals of Dr. Ambedkar and New India's development journey. Focus has been laid on infrastructure, education, socio-economic mobility, gender equality, and self-reliance in the 12 chapters of the book. Central government has signed peace agreement with tribals and tea garden workers in which state? Assam. A tripartite peace agreement was signed between the Centre Assam government and 8 tribal groups of Assam. The agreement was signed between Assam's Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma and Home Minister Amit Shah. Let's talk about Assam, where is the capital of Assam? Dispur. Who is the Chief Minister of Assam? Himanta Biswa Sarma. Who is the Governor of Assam? Jagdish Mukhi. Let's check some of the important days in September. September 12th, International Day for South-South Cooperation. September 14th, observed as Hindi Day or Hindi Divas. September 15th, National Engineers Day. September 16th, World Ozone Day. Theme is Global Cooperation Protecting Life on Earth. September 17th, observed as the International Coastal Cleanup Day. Please note down these important points.
Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video and you have received some important points. If the video found helpful, please subscribe to our channel. Also share the video with your friends. To get daily current affairs, please subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care.